Hello, creeps.
All right, welcome back to Fright Night Flicks. You're here with Dan and Darren.
What's up, guys?
What is up, everybody? Today we were reviewing the brand new 2025 Silent Night, Deadly Night.
This Christmas, spread the holiday fear. Silent Night, Deadly Night.
If you have no idea what this is about, that's okay, because I'm going to let you know right now. A child witnesses his parents murdered by a man in a Santa suit. Years later, as an adult, he dons a Santa costume himself and embarks on a violent quest for retribution against all of those responsible for the traumatic event from his childhood. That actually doesn't apply. That's not really what happens in this movie. It's more of he goes on a killing spree of bad people.
Well, you don't know what it is yet. You kind of think that is the thing, but it kind of changes.
Yeah, it could be, might not be. And this is also a sequel. I think there was in the 80s, they had a Silent Night, Deadly Night. I actually watched it. Yeah. Pretty good.
I was like, why did you say you think? I know you watched it.
Yeah, I definitely watched it.
And it definitely existed.
Yeah, I liked it. It's definitely, I would say actually give it a watch. In fact, we might even review it one day on here. That might be a members thing. I don't know.
Which one's better, this one or that?
I'll let you know at the end of this review.
All right. Stay tuned. We got a fly in here and it's driving me nuts,
it's
dude.
Circling my head.
All right, we just got to play through.
We're just going to roll with it. Directed by Mike Nelson, writers Mike Nelson, Michael Hakey, Paul Camille. Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it 81, audience 81, very highly rated.
Yeah, and I'd say that's fair.
Dude, for a Christmas horror movie, that is shocking.
You know what's funny, though? I don't feel like I've heard any hype about this movie.
No, and I have some strong things to say about it.
Oh, as do I.
Before we jump in it, we got to shout someone out because we have a new Apple review, and we want to thank Spoods 862.
Bless your soul.
Bless your soul. We love the reviews. All those ratings, they help a ton. Dude, Spotify, we're getting close to 100.
Dude, yeah, shout out to everyone at Spotify. Dude, that thing has bumped up because at one time, Apple and Spotify were like neck and neck. And now Spotify, we have double the amount of reviews as Apple.
Yeah, it's weird how that works, but thank you all.
Yes.
You may wonder, what did Spood say? Hey, I've been listening for a few months, and I have to say it's one of the best shows on Spotify and Apple.
Oh.
Dan and Darren host a spectacular show, and their bickering is always a highlight. You should see what doesn't make the show.
Dude, I was just thinking about that. Remember that time I threatened to walk out of the episode? I actually left the room.
Yes, there was. It's happened a lot.
We used to fight all the time. We actually don't fight anymore.
No, it's chilled out.
Yeah, we've chilled, but yeah, we still bicker though, for sure.
Absolutely. The content is a fun listen, especially when I'm at work, trying to get through the day. When will they cover Scary Movie or Stan Helsing? Keep up the great work, guys. Much love from Chicago, the Windy City. Dude, I threw that in.
Great review. Thank you. I'm glad we can help you make it through your day.
Yeah, we love to hear from you guys, so appreciate the reviews. Thank you very much. Scary Movie and Stan Helsing. Honestly, I've never seen Stan Helsing. I love the scary movies. I don't know. They're not really horror. I mean, they are horror, but they're parody horror, so it's a different genre. I would almost think that might be a members thing.
Yeah, maybe for members. Hey, one of our tribe members suggested we'll put it on a poll, see if people want us to review it.
If you want us to watch it, you become a member, a tribe member. Recommend it. We'll see if we can get it on there.
Yeah, we put it up for recommendation. If you guys vote it, we watch it.
Yeah, I do like the movies. It's just one of those things where it's just like a different. I like to have a little horror. It's like almost two paired. It's a comedy.
Well, yeah, honestly, we try to stick more with the horror side, not so much comedy. But I don't know, man, because I do want to do Cabin in the Woods, and that's kind of a blend there.
Yeah, it's tough.
We'll see. Well, maybe one day.
Now, before we move on, we have some new members to shout out. YouTube, we got David Hogue, Bob Mouth, Tim Fox, Mads is here. And on Patreon, Preacher and Drew C. And out of these two, we also, Tim Fox and Drew C., they're new tribe members. So we appreciate you all. The tribesmen, though, we got you.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Thank you guys for the support. We do. We put a lot of work in this and very much appreciate it. Every time we get a new member, we text and we're happy.
Yeah,
so
we always, every time.
Yeah, so we are aware of everyone who comes. And if you leave, we also text each other and put you on a list.
That's not true.
No, we actually don't know who leaves.
But a little part, I do feel like a part of me dies each time someone does.
Yeah, if you see a drop, you're just like, oh no.
Hey, do you want more Fright Night Flicks? We got you covered. When you join our Patreon or become a YouTube member, you get access to a bonus episode every month. And trust me, we have some episodes you're not going to want to miss. Everything from cult classics to slashers and some of the most absurd horror movies that we just can't fit on the main show, like Troll 2, which has no trolls and isn't related to Troll 1. And if that isn't enough, you'll get early access to all the episodes before anybody else. And if you really want to be part of the madness, our top tier members can pick our horror movies and make us suffer through whatever you guys want. So if you really love what we do and want to help support the show, head over to Patreon, search up Fright Night Flicks, or just hit that little join button on YouTube. We'd love to have you. Back to the show. All right, let's get back to the movie here. So again, this is Silent Night, Deadly Night. It's a remake. We gave you the reviews. We said that the Rotten Tomato scores are through the roof, but what did the people have to say? And we'll start with Maria. I thought it was fabulous and a bit like Speak No Evil. It started off like the original, but then just flew off in a great way. 5 stars. So it is true. It is like similar to the original one, but they took it in a whole different direction. And I was like, when I was watching, I was like, oh, I don't know. It's interesting. I'm trying to like keep it hush hush.
Yeah, I never watched the original, so I have no comment on that review at all.
Okay. Next, we have Mindy, an excellent Christmas horror movie on its own, but it also has fun references to the franchise and other Christmas horror films. It's funny, emotional, awesome gore and acting, and it's a little bit of a Hallmark Christmas romance in places.
5 stars.
5 stars. That actually is very true. It actually has like a lot of Hallmark vibes.
No, I could definitely I feel like I agree a lot with that review. Absolutely.
Yeah, I do like, because they do work almost in like a Hallmark shop.
Yeah, like a little Christmas store.
Yeah. Next, we have Marco. Didn't feel quite the same. Terrible. Worst movie I saw all year. And I go to the movies every weekend. 2 stars.
I mean, that's crazy to go every weekend, man. And I don't know how you thought that was terrible.
I like how he justifies it. I go to the movies every weekend.
So I know what's good and bad. But that's fair. Hey, your opinion.
All right. Next, we have David. The movie was canceled by manager, and we went to another movie, totally screwed up our plans for the night. 0.5 stars.
Dude, you know what's funny? I read that one too. It was on Rotten Tomatoes, like on the front. I'm like, what do you mean? That had nothing to do with the movie. That was more of just like your movie theater.
Yeah, whatever happened at that theater he didn't like, he went all the way to Rotten Tomatoes thinking that that's going to affect the theater.
Hey, buddy, this movie does not affect the theater.
Or maybe he thinks the movie canceled, like they wouldn't permit the theater to play it.
Okay, whatever.
It doesn't matter. But what do we think? Let's go to our initial impressions.
Now, this is interesting because Daniel watched the first movie. I did not. So we come at it from 2 different angles. I went in a little nervous because I didn't know what to expect at all. I'm not into overly bloody movies. This movie's called Christmas, Bloody Christmas. I thought it was just going to be like a gore fest with no story to it. Not the case at all. Very surprised in a good way. I love this movie. I thought it was really good. I love the Christmas vibes. I mean, already this goes on like the top of my list of like good Christmas movies for horror.
Yeah, good Christmas horror movies. All right.
Yeah, I thought the story was good. I enjoyed it. Dude, they have a Venom vibe in this. There's a voice.
It's like, I would say there's almost a Venom meets Terrifier vibe.
Yeah, like, so the whole time this guy's got a voice in his head that's talking to him, telling him about things that are going on. We'll get into it, wait for it. But he's a fun vibe in the movie, and it kind of lightens up the situations. Love that. I liked all the acting. I thought that went great. The kills are great. I loved it. I thought it was great. Very surprised, and I think it's worth the rating that they're getting, the high 80s.
Well, the main character that plays Billy, he was in the movie we watched recently, Halloween Ends.
Didn't like him in that.
We didn't like him in that. Liked him a lot in this one.
But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I didn't like him in that. I just don't think I like the character in that.
Yeah.
So, because I think he did great in this. I thought he conveyed exactly what he needed to because I liked him.
I'll be honest, when they do remakes of movies, I'm always like, dude, I don't know, man. It's not going to be good. This one surpassed my expectations. It's way better than the first. The first movie's a fun watch for sure, and it's more like way cornier. This one actually has like an interesting story, and it like takes you on an interesting direction. I'm not going to give any spoilers. Wait till we jump in here in a minute. But overall, I thought it was really good. And we got to talk about one thing that was in this movie. There's Nazi killing.
Oh, yeah.
And with Nazi killing, you got me on board.
I told him earlier, I'm like, dude, I think there's like a Nazi scene in here. He's like, what are you talking about? Did you watch some different movie? I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure there's something about that and that you didn't believe me.
Well, because while we were going to the movie and you started talking about Nazis and stuff, I'm like, that was not in the first movie.
Yeah, I didn't, well, whatever.
I
was correct.
I didn't know how you would bring it into this movie. They did a very good job doing that.
Well, and that's the thing too, the journey, when you're watching it, I thought it was going one direction. It kind of went a different one. I don't want to give it away, but I liked the ride I went on. And at the end, I actually felt something in a good way. Like, dude, I really cared about the characters.
Dude, it is amazing.
He cried.
I didn't, but It does make you feel something. I will say that. And I did not ever see anything like that coming to this movie. Yeah, overall, if you're wondering if you should watch or not, I'm just going to tell you, absolutely check this one out before 100%. We jump.
Dude, a great Christmas horror movie.
Yes, from here on out, we're getting into spoilers because we're going to the breakdown.
Can we talk about the people in our theater?
Oh my gosh, sure, we can talk about it.
Two? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think they were the dumbest people I've ever heard in a movie theater, but they loved the movie.
Yeah, think of, I don't know, there were two older white gentlemen.
I think they were in like their 60s.
Yeah.
Heavier set.
They bought, so they went together, but they left a seat in between them.
I respect. I mean, I get it. You need some space when you're heavier.
Right. But they talked as if they were at their house.
I knew in the previews they were talking loud, and I'm like, okay, whatever. The movie started and it didn't stop. And they would narrate, and I think they were trying some comedy material out on the crowd.
So it started off where I'm like, dude, we're going to have to say something. Like, they're too loud.
I already went through it in my head. I'm like, hey, I'm going to have to be respectful. Plus, we're bigger too. And it's like, okay, they'll probably be like nice. They'll listen to us. It won't get into an altercation. Not that we're looking for that anyways. I had it going through my head. I'm like, I'm just going to go up nice and be like, hey, please, can you just be like a little quieter? But when we realized they were just having a good time.
Yeah, it got to the point where I was enjoying their commentary because they were pretty dumb. I'm going to be honest. They would narrate things, but they were laughing so much. I'm like, dude, these guys are having the time of their lives.
They weren't doing it to be annoying. They were just having a great time. And I honestly just don't think they were smart, and they didn't realize like no one else wants to hear that. But it was crazy. Here, I'll play you some audio. We can't play that, can I?
You can play the audio.
I'll play you some audio we got from the theater.
We just so happen to have.
I don't know how I got there.
All right, let's jump into the movie. So it all begins with a family visit to see old Gramps. So Billy's a young child and he's with his parents. Billy's going to be our main character. This is like a flashback to how this all begins. They're going to see Grandpa. He's at hospice. He's not doing well. First thing that happens at the hospital, he meets a crazy lady. Totally batshit crazy.
Well, okay, I don't think she is crazy. Is she just an older lady that's at the hospice?
Maybe excited to see a kid?
Yeah, I think what I thought was really funny about the scene is they made it seem like terrifying because they put the music on, the score. So they made her teeth look like black. They made it look like a horror movie, but then they cut it off and it's like, oh, wait, I think it was just a normal lady just trying to be nice to a kid.
Maybe in his mind at that time, though, seemed crazy.
Maybe, but I thought it was more like it was just a fun way that they were playing with the production of it to make her seem like she's bad, but she's not. It was just fun.
Okay, so Billy's parents ends up going in the room with Grandpa. He stays out. He's talking to this lady. Then he notices there's a man standing in the hallway staring at him. Yeah. And uncomfortably staring at him.
Oh, for sure. Creepy.
Very creepy. So just keep that in your mind. We'll talk about that guy later. Meanwhile, his parents return back and Billy's like, hey, can I go see Grandpa? And they're like, okay, you can go see him. Just to let you know, he's not doing good at all. Billy's like, fine, I just want to see Grandpa. Goes in there to talk to Gramps, and he seems fine.
Yeah, they seem to have been a great time. And that's why I'm like, wait, he doesn't seem sick at all.
Yeah, it doesn't seem sick. Seems totally normal. Also, if you watch the first movie, I was expecting a different type of Grandpa. That's a whole nother thing. I'm not going to do that throughout this movie. I'm not going to compare and contrast at all.
Yeah, because I didn't watch it, so I have no idea.
Right, it'd be me talking to myself.
Yeah.
Back with Gramps, everything's good to go, but then he starts coughing. And he stands up and he's like really coughing. Then it looks like he's choking. Then he starts grabbing his neck and he's death coughing. And then I would just say he does a death cough because he coughs and a huge clump of blood just flies out and hits the wall.
I mean, it was disturbing. Blood's coming out of his mouth. Also, let's remember, he might not have said, Billy's like a little kid. So it's like this poor kid is watching his grandpa just die right in front of him. Absolutely brutal.
Yeah, Grandpa dies.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. Billy and his parents, they jump in the car. They're traveling home. And Billy's like, hey, is Grandpa going to be okay? And his dad just the most deadpan, just like, no, he's dead.
Yeah, like he could care less. Now, Grandpa's dead. Moving on.
Yeah.
No sympathy at all.
No sympathy. Again, just log that in your brain. We're going to get to it. Now, you may be thinking, this sounds like a bad day for the family. And it is, but it's about to get worse because they get rear-ended. They're just driving. I forget if they slow down. The car hits them from behind. Dad gets out and he's like, oh my gosh, they damaged the back of the car. But he's like, all right, let's go see what this guy has to say. Walks over to the other car, only to be shot in the face by Santa Claus.
Dude. I mean, you knew something was bad. They kind of alluded to it. The car looked a little menacing as much as a car can look that way. So you knew it. But man, when that shotgun went off, I mean, you're just like, oh my God, what is going on?
Yeah, well, he's dead. He died.
Yeah.
But he's not done. He's got like a rifle and he takes another shot and
Well,
just
I think
like
it's still just a shotgun. It didn't change.
was it a shotgun?
I think so, right?
Oh, I don't remember. It could have been. Here's the thing. I don't know.
Well, I don't know guns. I'm not a big gun guy, so
Oh no, I just forget which one it was.
we'll say shotgun.
Okay, so I told you Dad's dead. He's shooting through the car. Billy's like hiding down low. Mom may have got shot. We don't really know yet. That's where Santa gets out of his car, walks over to the driver's door, opens it up, and Mom looks like she's collapsed on the front seat.
She looks like she got hit.
It looks like that, right? So old Santa peers on in to see if she's actually dead or not. Boom, high heel to the face. Mom kicks him in the neck, blood spewing out of this guy's neck now. He falls back, and as he's falling, though, he gets one more round off. Boom, blood splatter all over the passenger window. Mom is now dead too.
Dude, just the whole scenario is just like, what the heck did we just walk into? And why is he killing everyone?
Yeah, just murdering everyone. So Santa falls back. He's on his back. Billy gets out of the car. And this is where it gets weird because now Billy just kind of walks over to Santa and Santa's holding his hand out to him. I know it's not Santa. He's dressed as Santa, right? So I know it's not the real guy. So anyways, Billy reaches over, grabs his hand. Boom. We cut to years later. So this scene plays throughout the movie multiple times and they build on it as to what kind of happened. I kind of gave you the like everything that happened except one part we'll leave till the end.
With that, you're kind of thinking that what really happened is this has now shaped Billy into being a killer. That's what I thought is like he went through this traumatic scenario where Santa killed his family and now it's like broken his brain. So he wants to kill like Santa. That's kind of what I was thinking was going on here.
Yeah, and it seems, I think they're kind of leading you down that path.
Of course.
So years later, Billy's now a full-grown man. All right, he's staying at a motel, and here's where it gets weird because he pulls out this advent calendar, and it's like a well-made one. It's like wooden.
It's a dark advent calendar, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a nice one. If you don't know what an advent calendar is, by the way, it's one of those where it has, what, the 25 days of Christmas? Or did we do 30? It's only 25 days.
Well, yeah, 25 days, yeah.
Yeah, and then so each day, usually there's like candy under each day, but this one's a little different.
Yes, very different.
You want to explain why?
Oh, yeah. So each day, sorry, I'm like stuck on 24 or 25. They say 24 days. Maybe you don't open the Christmas Day one.
I don't really know what. I haven't used one in forever, okay?
Anyways, yeah, each day you open it up of December. It's a fun lead up to Christmas.
We can get over the advent calendar. Just
okay.
tell him what he does on the day.
Instead of eating candy out of it, he takes a bloody thumbprint and sticks it on for the people that he kills.
I thought that was a cool little twist.
Yeah, we kind of jumped the gun because they don't know he killed anyone.
Oh, yeah. So there's a dead person in the hotel room with him. We never saw what happened. He killed someone, and you see him reach inside the guy's wound, and it just kind of pushes in there to get the blood, and then he uses that to put it in the calendar. It's kind of brutal.
Yeah, so the dude, here, I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're having a couple beers this podcast. Darren has decided he's going to go, what do you call it, AWOL?
Rogue?
A little rogue.
I'm taking over the pod.
Just going to just blaze through some of the plot here. Okay. So he's right. There is a dead dude sitting in the corner of the room. Now, something you need to know is on this guy's shirt, it says Elroy's Trees. Elroy.
Okay, I see what you did here.
Well, they need to know this.
Well, I never even realized that till just now.
I'm just letting them know.
But now I realize why you brought that up.
Okay, and he does have a cut in his shirt, and it looks like it was made from an axe.
Oh, interesting.
And yes, to get the bloody thumbprint, he sticks it into that axe-like cut and pulls it out, which is disgusting.
Why are you saying it looks like an axe? We're assuming he hit him with an axe.
Because I like to leave some vagueness, some questions. We don't know yet. I haven't told him he's an axe murderer.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I think the guy's dead. He needs to stick his hand in him.
Well, why would you think an axe?
Well, who cares why? You're saying, who cares how he did it?
Well, why would you even think it's an axe?
Because you said it looks like an axe cut.
Well, no, I'm telling them that. What do you think it was made with?
An axe, because you told them that.
Well, yeah, I want to plant the seed that it's like a guy using an axe.
I'm lost. Okay, we can move on.
Okay. And I don't know if we said it or not, the day that he marks today is the 20th day.
Well, I don't think we said it, so.
Okay, so 20th day, fingerprints in the calendar. Also, this calendar, like each day, it's not like a new one. This has been used for many years.
Yeah, he's putting like blood on top of blood, which it's just like gross.
It is really gross. I feel like they make this sound effect too, like.
Yeah, like a squish.
Now, something I didn't mention because Darren jumped all over. While Billy was in this room, we hear a voice. And this voice says,
"Come on, kid. What are you going to do? Let's get out of here. This isn't even our room."
So you hear a voice. There's nobody in this room.
Yeah, so someone's talking to him, or this is like his split personality is kind of what I'm thinking at this point.
Right. And I'm just going to say this voice is in his head, and this voice sounds a lot like Venom.
Is it the same guy who did Venom?
I don't know. It's great, though. He does it like an excellent job.
Oh, it's awesome. Absolutely loved it.
All I'm trying to say is I'm going to be talking for the voice throughout this review.
Okay.
I'll let you know what he's saying from time to time. Billy, at this point, packs up all his stuff, and most importantly, his Santa suit. Really, that might be all he has. But he stuffs it in a bag, takes off out of the motel, and you may be thinking, this guy sounds a little bit like a monster, right?
Right.
But I would ask you, does a monster leave tips to the cleaning staff?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he drops a little tip as he walks out.
So they're kind of showing you maybe he's not that bad.
Maybe not such bad of a guy. But Billy here has some other problems because the police have arrived and they're over at Elroy's truck. So that truck that dude was driving, it's still parked out there. There's a cop and a dude who looks kind of like Jay Leno with him.
Okay.
That's all. How I remember him. He looks kind of like Jay Leno. So they're checking that out and they're looking for Earl. And here's where we hear the voice again. And it says,
I'm getting one of those fillings.
Dude, I didn't realize what's going on here.
wow.
This is, well, you wouldn't know until you watch it a second time.
We're going to tie it all together at the end.
That is interesting. Okay. All
Yeah.
right, well, breadcrumb.
Okay, so he gets the voice. The voice tells him he's getting one of those fillings.
You know what I like about the voice is like he's not alone during this whole thing. It's like his little Jiminy Cricket on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
I do, and it's fun. Like the guy who plays the voice, it's entertaining. It's like there's a lot of humor mixed in with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Billy ends up just bailing out of the situation, basically jumps on the closest bus and just heads out of town, where he arrives in Hackett. This got a huge laugh from the audience.
Well, it got a huge laugh out of the people next to us. They loved it. I think it was only them, Daniel.
Yeah, you're probably right.
The guy's like, hack it. Ha, ha, ha.
So as soon as he gets into town, he goes over to the Thunderbird restaurant. He sits down, has a cup of coffee, and then we hear the voice again. The voice says,
Sure, you don't want to look around a little? Small towns are full of secrets.
so you're trying to figure out, like, what is this voice going on in his head?
Well, and you're also thinking, like, what is his purpose? What's he doing?
Right. Then Pam walks into the restaurant. Billy instantly sees this girl and feels an attraction.
Well, I wasn't sure if it was an attraction or if it was a yearning to kill.
At this point of the movie, you don't really know.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing. You can't tell really where he's going to go. But before he can even say anything to her, the waitress warns him, be careful with that one. She's a sugar-coated onion, if you know what I mean.
I've never heard that saying before, but it makes total sense.
Yeah, it kind of does make sense.
Sugar feels good on the outside, but once you bite in, a little sour.
Yeah.
Sugar-coated onion.
Billy and Pam don't talk at all. She just leaves. And Billy decides, you know what? I'm going to do a little stalking. So he kind of follows her around where she goes to the Ida's Trinket Tree. She goes into the store. Billy's hanging back a little. And then the voice says to him,
Don't even think about it.
so the voice is already warning him. It's almost like he knows he's going to go for this girl. Slow it down. We don't need to do this. But Billy, he's not going to listen to this at all. He just heads to the store. And as soon as he's going in, the voice in his head just goes, oh.
Like he knows this isn't going to work out.
Yeah, he's like, what? We're about to get into some stuff here.
Well, which is what makes me think at the time, like, okay, Billy must be a total disaster. The voice knows better, right?
You would think, yeah. Billy goes inside. Now this store, it's like a Hallmark store. It's just all a bunch of Christmas trinkets and all kinds of stuff like that. He immediately runs into Pam. She works at the store. And she's like, hey, you're that guy at the diner who was looking at my ass. And Billy's like, no. I was actually just looking at your hands. And she's like, that's even weirder.
Which is funny, but it also shows you Pam's personality. She's kind of wild and fun. She seems like easygoing, but kind of a little loose, a little edgy. And she's got an edge to her.
She's got edge. And Billy is just really awkward.
Super awkward, yeah, for sure.
Uncomfortably awkward at times.
Yeah.
Speaking of Billy being awkward, he just leaves because they have this little interaction of what he's buying.
Well, he said he was going to buy it for his dad, and then she looked, and it's just some Christmas stuff, and she's like, there's no way that's for your dad. And he's just like, yeah, all right, that didn't work.
The things he was actually holding were a unicorn and crystal earrings.
Yeah.
Which to be honest, it's a callback to Black Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's
so
cool.
At the end, I'm going to go over, there's some Easter eggs they threw in here. That was one of them. We'll talk about it later.
We've reviewed that movie.
Correct.
It seems like a dream because I barely remember doing that.
What do you think about unicorns? Do you remember?
No.
There was a unicorn murder in that movie. Do you not remember?
Oh, yeah, the statue thing.
Yes, there's a crystal unicorn.
Oh, that's right.
So this is a throwback.
I've totally forgot all that.
I know, me too.
I should watch our review as well. You guys should too.
Billy's out of the store when Pam gets a phone call, and all we see is that it's from Max. All you need to know is she seems very uncomfortable that she's getting this call.
We're going to find out Max may not be a nice guy.
Now, Billy's outside the shop. He finds a flyer on the wall that says they're hiring, the store that he's outside of. But it happens to be right next to a missing kids flyer. And that's something we're going to learn. There are a lot of missing kids in this town.
Yeah, that's it.
No, they go missing.
Yeah, we're going to find out why.
We cut to Billy being interviewed by the shop owner whose name is Dean. Now, he likes Billy, and he explains to him that him and his daughter work here alone, and the holidays, well, they can be kind of a bit. And as soon as he says that, the little voice in Billy's head goes,
If he only knew.
Well, can we say what they do with
no.
Okay.
Dude, we got to let this one develop. This is a new movie.
Okay.
I'm not giving it away to you guys. You guys are going to go through it with us.
All right, let's go.
So Billy figures out, obviously, Pam, the girl that he's kind of into here, is the store owner's daughter, which makes him like act really awkward around him. And Dean kind of picks up on this. Is like, wait a second, do you know her? And he's like, Billy, I'm a very protective father. And he's got kind of getting a little intense. And then he starts laughing. He's like, oh, I'm just kidding around. I'm not. When can you start? Which I found to be a little funny because it's like, so you're not a protective father?
Well, I feel like he is. He just likes to mess with him. I feel like he just likes to give people a hard time. That's what I got from that situation.
Dean takes a liking to Billy and ends up getting him like a spot to stay at with a lady who lets him know that she used to be a slut back in her day.
I like that because she's like, yeah, I used to hook up with Dean, but then he went with his wife, and it's probably better because I used to get around.
Well, just to clear Dean's name, I don't think she said she actually hooked up with him. I think she wanted to hook up with him.
All right, well, whatever.
I mean, don't
Do
put
we
that
have
on
to
Dean.
clarify that? Who cares?
Well, I mean,
he's a fictional character in a movie. My God. No, heaven forbid let's not ruin his character.
Billy ends up going in his room. He starts to settle in when the voice starts talking to him and says,
What is wrong with this town? Everyone's just so nice.
Billy lets him know that, hey, you know what? They are nice and I'm kind of liking it. And the voice fires back,
Bro, this fly is driving me nuts.
That is just circling us nonstop.
All right, I think I clipped it.
The voice is quick to point out, though,
Just don't forget who you are and what you're doing here.
Which then you're like, well, what is he doing there, right?
well, Billy lets you know because he pulls out the advent calendar and the axe.
I mean, it's clear. He's doing some killing related to Christmas time.
But why and who?
Why and who is the big question.
Yes,
We'll find out.
December 21st. Now we get into some straight cheerful Christmas music. That's what's good about this movie. They do a great job of mixing that fun, like happy Christmas music with just horrific scenes.
You know what, though? I'll say this. Why didn't talk about it in initial impressions? It wasn't scary, but it was like a fun horror movie. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. It's not scary at all because the thing is you're with the killer.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not really scared of him because you are him.
It's more just like, oh, well, we can't say exactly, but it's more like, hey, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
And how is he going to do it?
And he does some great things.
Oh, beautiful work.
Billy's back working at the store and he gets a Santa flashback. So throughout the movie, he has these flashbacks, take you back to the beginning of the movie, teach you a little bit more about what happened. But I already told you guys, so don't worry about it. But I'm just letting you know, this is one of them. He touched a Santa. He went back to that time in his mind.
You're talking about the time in the mines where his parents got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam ends up walking over, sees him kind of dazed out and like snaps him out of the whole thing. They start talking some more. Billy eventually just asks Pam out for some coffee. And as soon as he does, the voice is on him again. He's like,
Oh, here we go again. It's all starting.
Pam, though, she doesn't exactly agree. She tells him, hey, those are the questions I prefer to ask. In other words, like I usually ask out the guy.
Right.
I don't like to be asked out. Unless you're a serial killer, because if you are, Pam would love to ask a ton of questions.
Yeah, which, again, great laugh in the theater.
Oh,
because you know this guy is so weird. He even gives off serial killer vibes, right?
Well, it's also like a crazy thing for Pam to say, like, oh, I would only go to coffee with you if you just happen to be a serial killer.
But that's what kind of makes you like Pam from the start. She seems crazy.
Well, the voice in his head thought so too, because he's like,
She's a weirdo.
It's like, yeah, absolutely.
I don't do the voice justice. Can you make my voice deep when I do the voice?
Oh, do you want me to do it on everyone?
Yeah, because
Done.
that's how it goes in the movie.
All that just pitch it up or down, whichever way.
Yeah. And when the voice says this to him, because it's funny because he'll bicker with the voice because Billy's like, shut up. And then Pam kind of sees him say that and she's like, there's something off with this guy.
Yeah, it makes him seem a little crazy for sure.
Speaking of crazy, Pam gets another call from Max and then she's immediately like, F this guy, he won't leave me alone. This caused her to get all flustered. She drops an ornament, smashes it on the ground, sends her into a full-on Tourette's outburst.
I legit legit thought she had Tourette's at like some point.
Oh, I mean, she's dropping things I just can't say to you guys right now.
And she's got some anger problems, like legit. So you're kind of thinking like, well, maybe she's also a killer.
Well, that's the funny. I actually thought she might be a child abductor at one point.
Yeah, I thought she might be. Yeah, for sure.
They kind of allude to some things like that.
Well, because she's crazy. She's got that temper on her. It's like, of course.
Yeah, she explains to Billy, though, it's all part of her EPD, which, if you don't know what that means, it's explosive personality disorder. So basically, she'll explode from time to time and flip out.
Yeah.
So obviously, we got two people, loads of problems.
But Billy's into it. It's working.
Absolutely. He goes and grabs a broom now because he's got to clean up that ornament she spilled. And then the voice lets him know,
I'm getting one of those fillings again. Keep your eyes open.
Which I love because I'm like, what is he talking about?
He keeps saying this stuff and you're like, I don't understand. I mean, I'm kind of thinking he's pointing out people he wants to kill.
I felt like it's just random. Like, oh, I see this person. I just kind of want to kill him. Like I'm just getting this urge. We got to kill someone.
Yeah, I'm going to pick it for you.
Yeah. Like there's really not a decision. It's just like, oh, I see that person. Let's just kill him.
That's the number one on our list.
Yeah.
Billy scans around, and that's when he sees George talking to Pam. Now, George is an older gentleman, but he's very touchy. So he's over there kind of rubbing Pam's shoulders, and then he drops a line, if I was 35 years younger, I'd be all over you. To which the voice immediately says,
him tonight. We do him tonight.
Well, which is great because they kind of put you on this path of like, okay, he seems to like have a low tolerance to kill people. Because I thought, oh, well, the guy's just touching her. Yes, that's weird. Not killable offense.
It's just you're a creepy older dude, but she's not like a young kid. You know what I mean?
No, she seems like in her 30s or something. I don't know.
Right,
it's hard to tell age anymore. Honestly, it's an illusion.
He's just shooting his shot. You know?
So it's like, okay, well, I guess Billy's just killing everyone now. Like, did you think that was weird that he was just going to kill him off the bat?
Yeah, but they kind of give you a little piece to make you want him to die. And I don't know. I didn't know what to think of Billy at this time. I'm like, he might just be a psychotic killer.
Well, and part of you is like, okay, well, the guy's creepy enough. Okay, I'll let this one fly right now.
He likes the girl, and that guy's kind of like rubbing her shoulder. So it's like, that's enough to make his crazy person kill him.
All right.
After the voice gives him like the call, like that's the guy, Billy starts seeing these red images, and they look like it's like him murdering him. Like he's like fantasizing about it.
It seemed like it's like a future thing he's seeing, like what's going to happen.
Right. And then he sees himself in a Santa suit, screen's completely red, and then it puts kill George.
I love these scene cuts.
Yeah, it's good.
It's almost like a boss battle.
Right.
And it's like each time we'll see where he goes to kill someone, you'll have the screen pop up, like you said, all red with the text, and it'll say the person's name. Is it kill the person's name?
Right.
Probably. Great. Love it.
Well done. Cut to George later that night. He takes out his hearing aids, bad move, sets him down on the counter, ends up taking a seat on the living room. Then we see Billy slowly just kind of slip into the frame where he, like, you see him on the side here. He's standing behind George, and he happens to be holding an axe.
Well, not only that, did you notice he doesn't even have shoes on?
No, he's going stealth mode.
Which I loved it because I'm like, dude, this guy's a vet. Like, he knows. He doesn't have shoes on, so he's as quiet as possible, just quietly making little steps. One might say a pitter-patter.
Yeah. He creeps up behind George, and he places his axe, like, just touching his head. Like, it's almost on his hairs, I would say, lining up his shot.
Oh, man, you stole it from me. I wanted that line. It's great. Yeah, I just sitting there, and the guy has no idea the axe is on his head.
Right. And then he says, naughty, swings back the axe, over the top, head split.
Boom. They didn't show that much, to be honest.
Not in that one.
But it was good. Do you hear it? It's a brutal kill.
And what do you do after a good kill?
Take the blood, put it in the advent calendar.
Advent calendar. That's day 21 done. Let's move on to the 22nd. Billy gets a package at the door, opens it up, and it's a brand new batch of Santa suits for him. We can see he's obviously going through a lot of these. He gets a lot of blood all over the place.
Yeah, I'd imagine you're not going to clean the blood out, so we just got to dump it and get a new one.
Yeah, he's got a closet full of them, so he just like cycling them through every year. Later that day at the store, Dean starts to notice Billy has his eye on Pam. Like he's really kind of, basically, honestly, half this movie, Billy's like restocking stuff, just watching Pam.
And Dean's the dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he does seem nice. He seems like a good father. Good enough.
Well, he's kind of ready to sell his daughter off because he walks on over.
I love this part.
And he's like, she's amazing, isn't she? And he's like, oh, and then Billy's like, yeah, she's great. And he's like, well, she's very lucky because one day, like everything you see here, it's going to be hers.
He said it as if he is just some billionaire, right?
Yeah.
Like this kingdom before you is hers.
If you get her, you're going to be entitled to all this.
You'll never have to worry about money again.
It's like a shitty little shop.
It's like a cute little mom and pop store.
Yeah. Later that day, Pam invites Billy to go to her nephew's hockey practice. They end up sitting on the bleachers. They're just watching the game, and Billy gives like a little bit of his backstory. He tells her he's been drifting, kind of bouncing around since he was 8 years old. But at this point of his life, he's ready to settle down a little bit.
So can I say, so at this point, yes, he killed someone. You're thinking he's got this hair trigger where he just kills people for little reasons, but he does seem like he's a good person. He does seem that way.
Yeah, and you're trying to figure out the voice in his head and who he is as a person. How do they mesh?
Yeah, I kind of thought the voice in his head was evil.
He sounds evil because he talks deep.
Yeah, deep, and he's helping him kill people, and he's telling him who he wants to kill.
He kind of calls the shots on the kills.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Got to put it in perspective.
But they do a lot of bickering, so Billy does still have option. It seems like he kind of controls the voice too.
Well, I mean, he negotiates.
Yeah. Pam and Billy now, again, they're talking about their old history. They're kind of just staring into each other's eyes when all of a sudden a woman above them yells, "Bowden, tighten up. You're playing like effing garbage, lazy F." Billy don't like this.
Wait, first of all, they were there to watch her nephew?
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I forgot what this was. Yeah, so Billy, you're thinking, okay, this is enough to set Billy off, right? This girl's annoying. She's mean.
I got a question for you. Who's her brother or sister?
Who's the one who had the child?
Right.
Oh my God, I don't know.
Never saw him, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw her there was no brother or sister as far as I'm aware of.
That's a great point. I have no idea. I'm not aware of it either.
Interesting.
Moving on. But there's a bee sitting behind him.
We got a bitch above us here. Billy immediately turns around when he hears that lady yelling. He's just kind of eyeing her. And she's not even watching the practice, although she's yelling at the kid. Instead, she's sitting on her phone, just like scrolling through stuff.
Yeah, in this part, I'm curious on your interpretation of what is going on.
I'll let you know when I finish it up here.
Thank you.
Now, as soon as Billy looks up, the voice in his head goes, "Her." And Billy's like, no. And the voice is like,
Her, yes, her now, her.
he's like,
Look at her, pink coat, her.
Yeah. It's there's no doubt we're taking her out.
yeah. Billy's like, oh, she's got a kid. Come on, we can't do this. And the voice goes,
But from the looks of it, you'd be doing him a favor.
Which you're kind of okay, all right. I don't know. She seems like a problem. Let's
if
all
we
go
have
with
to
this.
kill people, she's on. I mean, I don't want people to die, but if you have to, it's she seems pretty annoying.
Yeah, let's just choose the worst version of the people.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
we got to make decisions here. It's not. What can we do about it?
Exactly. Pam sees him staring up at this lady, and she turns to him and she's like, "Do you know Delphine?" Billy's like, "No." And Pam's like, "Well, it sure seems like you want to." She goes, "Hey, Delphine, come down here," and starts waving her down. To which the voice in his head immediately goes,
This is going to get interesting.
The voice likes it. He's like, all right, I'm down. Let's figure this out.
They meet, and then Pam immediately has to take off because her nephew's getting picked on. She sees two kids kind of just beating on him with sticks.
Okay, wait, before we get there, why did she introduce him? Did you think I took it as she thought he was interested in her.
I think that Pam thought Billy was looking at her interested in Delphine.
Which is a weird thing, because Delphine was quite a bit older.
She definitely was older.
And not that attractive.
Well, I mean, it's Billy. Who knows what he's into?
All right.
Attraction is subjective.
I just thought that whole scene was interesting. I'm like, oh, she thought he was interested?
Well, I think if he was sitting with her and she's like, "Oh, if you're going to stare at her, I'm going to just bring her over here and you can just talk to her then."
I guess it shows you how she just doesn't take any shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right.
And speaking of that, Pam's on the ice now.
Dude, Pam is a freaking savage. I respect the move.
Oh, absolutely. She ends up walking over to her nephew. So let me just let you know how this playing out. Nephew on the ground in the fetal position. Two other kids just beating him with sticks, just kind of hitting him, right?
Yeah, it is overboard. They need to be stopped.
Correct. Nobody's doing anything though, except for Pam here. She grabs a hockey stick, walks over, immediately slashes one of the kid's legs and drops him. But she's not even done yet. Overhead swing to his head. Then the other kid's like, "Hey, stop it." To what she takes the butt of the stick and just jams him in the face.
Dude, it was awesome. Because those little a-holes, they deserved it.
Oh, I mean, they did.
I'm like, Pam's insane, but I 100% back what she did. They were beating the heck out of this poor little kid.
Yeah, no one seemed to care. Not even the coach. I actually thought, I'm like, okay, the coach is going to make the list.
Well, I actually thought, is the coach a bad guy?
Yeah, nothing really happened there.
He wasn't anything that we find out later?
Unless I missed it, I did not notice that.
I didn't know either. I just was wondering because, coach comes over and is like, oh, they're boys being boys. Definitely not that situation.
No, not at all. Cut back to the police station. Pam got arrested.
Yeah. And it's not her first time.
No. So she's been taken into custody. Billy, Dean, and Liam's the nephew. They're all sitting together, kind of like honestly just bonding. Everyone's liking Billy, and he's starting to get into the family a little bit, right?
Right.
Liam reveals that there's a snatcher in town. He kind of brings it up casually, and it's the man who's been stealing kids.
So now we know. We saw it on the walls, but they're making explicit. Like, there is someone actively taking children right now.
Well, so the rumor goes, because Dean explains, he's like, hey, that's like an urban legend that's around here. Although it has felt a little close to home. And then at the same time he says that, again, he's calling it an urban legend. Liam like looks at the wall. There's 10 missing kids.
Yeah.
10. I'd say think it's more than an urban legend.
Oh, that's funny. It's like, bro, come on.
Like, every kid. This is a small town. I don't even know if there's more than 10 kids in it. Maybe Liam's the 11th.
Yeah, like you took a whole grade out.
Yeah. We cut over to Pam. She's in the interrogation room when Max shows up. So remember the phone call she kept getting from Max? This is Max. He's a cop.
Yeah, he's a skinnier looking kind of wormly cop.
Yeah, very creepy. So
you know what? You really don't see or hear that much of him other than this part.
He's just around a lot.
Yeah.
Max explains that he's done her a favor and they're going to let her go tonight. They could have pressed charge, or the parents could have. They don't want to. So he's like, you know what? I'm just going to let you off the hook for this one. But then he's walking by her and she will not look at him. He's like, look at me, look at me. She's like, I'm not looking at you. And you wonder why. Well, she explains, you punched me in the face.
Max is a bad guy. Immediately also, I'm like, Max is going to get killed.
Yeah. Well, Max gets even creepier because then he walks behind Pam, starts like rubbing her shoulders, then does the ultimate creepy move with a hair sniff.
Oh, yeah. And it's also, she's detained. So it's like, she knows she can't really do much in this situation.
Abuse of power.
Yeah. So put Max on the list, guys.
Pam comes out of the room.
Hey, the naughty list. Oh my God. We're just connected the dots. That's why he says naughty.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's like the overarching theme of it.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, in the last movie, he like actually would say like, I think he said naughty or bad or punish. I think he'd say punish.
Yeah.
Whatever, you get it.
Didn't watch it, but yeah.
Pam comes out of the room, starts hugging her dad, and while that happens, the voice starts talking to Bill, and he's like,
hey, I'm getting one of those feelings again. Keep your eyes open.
At that same time, we see Max peek around the corner. So now you're starting to put it together like, hold on, the voice is kind of on to Max, I think.
Oh, yeah. Like the voice knows there's something going on. We don't know what exactly it knows, but it wants Billy to look. This keeps happening throughout.
Yeah, Billy, this will happen again, but he like as soon as he looks, Max is gone. So he never sees him. Yeah, because in order to like hone in on people, we won't go too deep. You need to see them with the voice. Like the voice can fill them, but he needs to see them too.
Let's just be specific here. Billy has to see them.
Yes, yes.
So the voice is going to direct him almost like a navigation, one might say.
Correct.
Yes. And he's going to tell him like, hey, there's something around. You need to look. So once Billy sees that, then we'll tell you what happens later.
Yep, exactly. Billy and Pam end up going back to work at the store, and Billy decides, you know what? I got to get out of here. Can I borrow your car? Which Pam gives it to him. He has some business he's got to take care of. So as he's leaving, though, Pam's like, you got a hot date with Delphine? So it comes back that, like, that's what, and he was like, you have no idea, but he's obviously not doing that.
He says to her, like, oh, you have no idea, which was, again, good laugh in the theater.
Right, but this is why I'm telling you, like, she is thinking about that Delphine. Like, I think she did think, like, he was into her a little bit.
Now, the funniest part is he is going to look for Delphine now.
Billy jumps in the car, and he's got the voice guiding him. So he's kind of, like, telling him which direction to go. And we seem to be heading, like, way out of town. Like, they're going a distance on this one.
Yeah, not even close. It's just out in, like, the country, honestly.
Right. They go down, like, some old dirt road where they find a big warehouse. Now, when they get to this warehouse, there's a lot of cars here. Like, this is a huge party going on.
Yeah, you're just like, what the, like, where are we? What kind of party is this? Like, there's been no context of why he's here.
Yeah, it's also weird because usually when he goes on these missions, well, we've only seen one so far, but it's like a solo one-on-one kill.
Right, right.
Arriving at a location like this, obviously, it's a little odd even for him. And the voice even knows. He's like,
hey, let's just scope this out first, Billy. Like, let's not jump into this thing.
Billy jumps out of his car and he's in his full Santa getup. He's almost ready to work, but he doesn't take the axe with him. Again, they're going to check this place out first. So he walks in, but before he gets in, security guard stops him and does a frisk, make sure he doesn't have any weapons. Do you notice behind the security guard, there's like a wall of guns, like machine guns and stuff.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Oh, there's like all types of weapons behind him.
I think because I was distracted by this like barn area, and I'm like, what is this? Like he's going to a party or something, or like a bar or club?
Guys, it's a party.
Dude, this is great. I did not see this coming at all.
No, Billy goes inside, and we got us a full-on Santa party. Everyone's dressed up in their best Santa suits.
Yeah, I got the vibe like almost swinger or something. It's like these people are off. It's a little off.
It's a little off, and the voice even says,
This I did not expect.
and he follows that up with a very strange line.
We are pilgrims in an unholy land.
Well, I think that line makes perfect sense, Daniel,
Why?
because they're around a bunch of unholy people.
Well, that line is from something else that I'll tell you at the end of the movie.
Oh, okay.
Billy then notices two very important things. One, everyone here is white-faced.
Yeah, a bunch of white
A
people.
lot of white people. Two, they have giant Nazi flags hanging.
Hey, problematic. Hey, I will say though, we gotta say that too. The vibes, you got like music going. It's like clubby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people are dancing
it seemed like an okay time.
until it wasn't.
Aside from the Nazi flag and the swinger thing, which I mentioned before.
Dude, all I gotta say is we got a Nazi party. We have a psychopathic serial killer. I couldn't be more excited.
Oh, dude, I was so excited. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Exactly.
We all know where this is going.
Then Delphine takes the mic. She appears front stage and announces, this is the third annual I Am Dreaming of White Power Christmas.
Which is a funny thing to say.
The White Power Christmas.
That's wild, dude.
And this is followed by a couple Hail Hitler salutes. Don't approve of that.
Hey, no, we're just building it up, guys.
And Billy, the funniest thing is while this is going on, even Billy is looking around and he's just like, what the is going on?
Well, which is funny because Billy is a killer, arguably like insane. And even he's like, dude, this is too much. This is too much.
I can't believe where he is.
Yeah.
Now, the more she speaks, like the angrier Billy's getting.
Well, I feel like it's because she's defiling Christmas because she's saying, "Oh, we're here for Christmas, a Christian holiday." Meanwhile, she's throwing some Hell Hitler stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And Billy's fist is just like clenching. That's where we get red screen, kill Delphine.
Chills, bro. Chills.
So good, dude. Billy now is full on raged out. Complete rage.
But you're just thinking, like, how the heck is he going to do this?
There's just too many people, guys. It's like, what, 30 maybe people?
It's, yeah, I'm glad you threw out a number. We'll say 30-ish.
A lot. Billy leaves the party, walks straight to his trunk, like on one mission. There's nothing bothering. He's going straight for that trunk, opens it up, grabs the axe, and here's where the voice kicks in. And he's like, he's not really on board with what's going down. He's like,
Hey, what are we thinking about here? Maybe like a stakeout? Maybe wait for her to like use the John?
Yeah, well, which is makes me laugh because even the voice, who at the time, the voice is always the one like, let's go, go, go. And now it's like, okay, hold on. Let's step back here. We've gone too far.
yeah, the voice had to pull him back now.
Yeah.
And Billy's like, no, we killed them all. And the voice is like,
Whoa, hold on. Like, let's just talk about this.
Billy reaches in, picks up the axe, and he goes, there's nothing to talk about. The voice fires back,
For Christ's sake, at least grab a gun.
Yeah.
to which Billy says, guns are for pussies. Then that red screen flashes again, and it says kill Delphine. I know, I already said this, right? That Delphine gets erased, and then it says kill Nazis.
Dude. It is awesome.
We're not all going for one. We're going for all.
Which is insane. So it's like, okay, like, let's see how this plays out.
Dude, I was so in. Billy immediately walks up to the security guard, axe to the stomach, dead.
Yeah, gone.
Opens up the front doors, shuts them behind him, then slaps himself a little padlock on.
Let's get the party started, boys.
Music starts up, and we got like I think it's like Sleigh Rider, or I forget what the song was called, but it's like a fun, energetic Christmas song.
Yeah, I'll put some on for you.
Quickly, Billy goes to work. 3 dudes axed in like no time. He's just like spinning around, hitting him. And then I loved it too because he does like an axe spin. He's like,
Yeah, it's like what I saw is like he's very familiar with the axe. He knows how to move it around. And I also like is no one even knows what's happened yet, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just slowly like just picking them off, and people are still partying on the side.
Well, because you imagine it's like no one's expecting this to happen.
No, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
Hits one dude in the face, spinning axes like another dude in the face, and you're like just seeing him take dudes out, and you're like, wait, he's not going to kill the women, is he?
Oh, absolutely. I knew he would.
Well, one sees him, starts running, axe to the foot, trips her, drops her to her knees. Then he does like an axe spin overhead leg amputation. Like the leg pops off.
There's a clear separation.
Yeah, it's clear. There's distance between the flesh.
Dude, you've said it, but like the way he moves with the axe, it's just like he's so confident in using the weapon. It just loved it. I loved it.
Fluid.
Yeah.
Well, this lady who got her leg cut off, he's not done because then he does a full-on melon splitter.
Yeah.
You know, straight down, just you know what I'm
Classic
saying.
axe down.
Now, at this point, you may be thinking, where is Delphine? That's like who we're here for. She's snorting coke in the back.
I expect nothing less from her.
She starts hearing all these screams, peeks through the curtain, and she just sees all these like Santas getting murdered. And actually, she says, what the shit? Like, what is going on?
Understandably, she just did cocaine too. This isn't how she expected this night to go.
No, not at all. Meanwhile, Billy, he's kind of like, he's not going through this without getting a little injured because he gets hit with like a tire iron in the leg, to which he gets up, eviscerates this dude's abdomen, just cuts his stomach open. Intestines
are like flying out.
Spilling out all over the place. That dude like drops to his knees. Billy then follows up with a neck chop, spraying the Nazi flag.
Oh, great.
I did love that. It just sprays onto the flag.
It's beautiful, but it's also like, dude, there's a lot of people still left. And I'm like, how is he going to take all these people out?
It's so many. We need to find a way to get rid of more.
Yes, because he's already gone through a lot and there's still like even more left.
And he's getting hit. Like, well, for instance, right now, he takes a knife to the shoulder, to which he takes his axe to the balls.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
knows
tough
what to
one,
do.
dude. That's
but
tough.
yeah, he's taking damage as this is going on. It seems like they're kind of getting better, like getting to him.
Yeah.
Like the initial shock's wearing off.
Yeah, now they're trying to defend themselves.
And that's when Delphine steps out from behind the curtain with an Uzi. So what she sees is just the place going nuts. Santa's running all over, but she does kind of see like the one Santa with the axe is a little bit of the problem.
Well, it seems like she sees him.
Well, she takes aim at him and is kind of aiming, but then she just starts letting loose, spraying all over the place. Billy is running to just find cover. I think at this point, Delphine kind of lost sight of who he was or which Santa was bad and decided, I'm going to kill them all.
Well, you know what it is? She's high on cocaine. I think she just said, hey, we're just going to kill everyone.
I just need to survive this.
Yes.
Exactly. After it looks like she does murder everyone, she ends up taking off for the back door. Billy, he's hiding behind the bar. He pulls the knife out of his shoulder, and the voice lets him know,
Hey, don't worry, kid. I know exactly where she's going.
Which is just awesome because it's like, you're thinking like maybe she was going to get away. It's like, no, this voice already knows. Like,
He's
no,
onto
we
this
got
whole
it. Don't
thing.
worry, kid.
Right. Delphine opens up the back, jumps on a quad, takes off through the forest, and she's like riding through the trees. Then we see Billy out in front of her, hiding behind a tree with his axe.
Dude, just an awesome visual of her on a four-wheeler riding through the forest and him just sitting behind a tree. We all know where this is going.
He steps out as she's going full speed. He gives a full swing, hits her right in the mouth, cuts her head off at the mouth. I did like that touch.
Dude, great point. Because I'm like, initially I'm like, okay, they're going to go head off. No, it's mouth level.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that before.
Normally they go to the neck. He went for the mouth.
It was cool.
Well done.
You know what? I don't know why. Maybe it's a Friday the 13th thing. I don't know what it is. I wanted her pinned against the tree. You know, I wanted him like swinging, hitting her head, and then her like pinning it against the tree.
Maybe there's some other issues you just need to deal with.
I got to go to a therapist.
Christmas music starts playing. We go to the advent calendar, day 22. Marked. By the way, Billy burned down the whole warehouse.
Oh, yeah, we should say that. It's all on fire. My thought, though, I mean, he killed like 30 people. Or,
So
well,
many.
Delphine did too. Isn't that going to raise some alarms?
I think we're supposed to suspect we are way out of town.
They said it was so far away. They made a point of that. Whatever. I don't care anyways. We're going to move past it.
Yeah, I like this movie. I don't want to dig too deep into that.
No, I mean, it doesn't take itself that serious.
Right.
So we don't have to either.
Correct.
Yeah.
Billy returns home, and we see he did take a couple rounds, so we got to watch a couple scenes where he's digging bullets out of his skin, pouring alcohol into the wounds. It just looks like it hurts.
It's the typical thing of like, oh my God, it looked gross.
You know
And
what
it
they
made
did
me
a
squirm.
good job with is when he poured the alcohol into his leg wound, he has a like bullet hole in his leg. They showed his feet curl in pain.
Dude, not only that, his feet were bloody too, so you're just like, you could feel it.
There was something I was showing like that foot reaction to the pain that I'm like, I bought it. I was like, ow, that hurts.
No, that's a great point. You're right. I noticed the same thing because I'm smart like you too.
The voice does let him know, like,
Hey, dude, that was reckless. You probably shouldn't do that.
and Billy's like, so do you want me to keep going or not? And the voice is like, yeah, keep going, just with a gun next time.
I like that the voice is like a voice of reason now.
Well,
Because it didn't start off that way.
He also shows that he cares because he tells him, like, hey, look, I just don't want you to get killed.
Yeah, the voice cares about him.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's a good relationship.
Hey, I don't want to be like a little too touchy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful relationship.
Oh, we cut to December 23rd. Billy returns back to the store. He's got a black eye. Remember, he just went through this whole big fight. Pam starts questioning, but she's got a bigger problem because there's Santa, who just so happens to be George, didn't show up.
Okay, I got some questions on what's going to happen, and I can't wait to hear what you think.
Are you me or them?
You.
The questions on what?
We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Okay, good. Maybe you can fill in the gaps.
Okay. You know who George is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, George is dead. It's the first guy he killed.
No, that's not the question. Go
Okay.
on.
Basically, Pam talks him into playing Santa. Now, while Pam is like questioning or telling him, like, hey, we want you to do this, the voice is like in his head, like,
Do not do this. You're going to lose control. When you put that suit on, it takes over you. You are not going to be able to handle this.
Yeah, he kind of mentioned that when he puts a suit on, it's like his alter ego, right? He turns into this killer.
yeah, and you just can't hold him back. Even the voice, like, I don't even think I can hold you back. But he does. He puts on the suit, gets all ready, and now he goes into the room. So again, this is at their shop. They have the Santa station, and this room is just like filled with kids. And as soon as he walks in and sits down, the voice says,
Jesus, this is going to be bad.
The voice knows, like, dude, this guy's not ready for
like, this could go so horribly
Yeah,
bad.
just a bunch of kids in a little Christmas shop with a killer. But I will say that we are starting to see, like, the first kill we don't know too much about, but this one, it's like, or this Daphne or Delphine, whatever her name is.
Delphine.
Yeah, you guys know, I don't get names, right?
Neither do I.
It's my thing. Yeah, it's our thing. It's like, she was obviously very bad.
I mean, could you have made her worse?
You could have,
A
but
total
not very
bitch
much.
and a Nazi.
Yeah.
The first little girl walks up to Billy and sits on his lap, and you can tell at this point the darkness has like engulfed him. Like he's just looking at her with these like hateful eyes.
Well, they also do a good job with the sound and the music, and it's just like you feel like you're losing your mind almost.
Right. And then you notice in his right hand, he's holding a box cutter and he's got that blade out.
Okay, I don't know if I should say this now. This is where I have the question. Why is he wanting to kill?
Because the suit's just taking over him.
But I don't really think that's how it works.
Okay, is this the problem you had?
Yeah.
Let me just, like, I'm going to just sum this or, like, put this all together. The voice basically talks him out of killing anyone, and then he gets a hold of himself. He snaps out of it.
And not only that, the voice is really cool because it actually, like, tells him how to talk to the kids. It's helping him through the whole situation.
Yeah, he tells him how to speak. It, like, talks
He
for
literally
him.
is like, hey, kid, like, how are you doing? What do you want for Christmas? And he'll have Billy say that to the kid. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, my question is, why would he want to kill the girl? Then I start thinking, if we know what's going on, should I save this for later?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why would he even want to kill them?
Because it's just like you lose power in the suit. You just want to murder.
That's not how it works, though. He only murders certain types of people. Is this little kid going to become one of those types of people?
Well, how he doesn't look in the future.
But then why would he even want to kill them?
It's just I think you're looking too deep in this.
You're saying when he puts a suit on, he just loses control sometimes.
Right.
But
He has no control. Everyone gets some.
But that's not how it works at all.
Why are you saying that?
Because he only kills bad people.
Yes. Wait, but he's losing. I
broke him. There it is, guys.
Because he does wear the suit a lot in the movie, and he doesn't just lose control. But
I'd argue he never loses control.
well, for this scene, can we just say he loses? Like the voice made it clear.
Okay,
That's what
I thought
happened.
maybe it was a deeper thing where it's like this little girl is going to do something in the future. You're right, though. There isn't any.
That is stupid.
Okay.
That was a stupid thought.
Okay, well, when we find out what's going on, there's this guy just knows things. There's
Who?
the voice in his head.
Well, he doesn't like predict the future.
He knows things that he shouldn't know,
But
almost
he
like a
picks it
premonition.
up like off. He can like see people and get in their heads almost.
You
I
know
would
that's
say.
not a normal thing that people can do.
Well, yeah, but he's also a voice in a guy's head. That's how this
You're
works.
making
is
my own
crazy.
argument. That's my whole point.
But no, your point is
Why
stupid.
is one crazier than the other?
Because he sees what they've done in the past. Like he gets in their head and can see.
the past, but why not the future? Boom, we got him done.
Because the
We're moving
future,
on, done.
hey, dipshit, in your mind, your future hasn't happened. You know your past. You can tap into that resource. You have files in your head, like the last movie we watched.
Okay, so you're assuming he can read their minds. You're
Yes.
saying he can read the mind. Maybe he just sees the past and the future.
He doesn't see, the future hasn't
Then
happened.
why is
You
he wanting
can't
to kill
see it.
children?
Because he loses his mind when he's in the suit. It's rage.
But he doesn't, because he wears a suit all the time.
But yeah, this time's different.
Why?
Because he's not on a mission. When he's on a mission wearing the suit, it works. He has the person he's going to kill. He knows that in his mind. He's on the mission. There is no mission here. He's just suiting up and he has to kill someone.
You seem real desperate right now. I honestly thought it was funny. I didn't understand why he'd even have the urge.
No, whatever. You looked way too deep.
So I
into
get
that.
it. You're saying it's because I understand, like when he wears a suit, he just flips a switch. But dude, the guy's not bad.
Who?
Billy.
Well, he murders people. Is that good?
Can we tell him he murders
Can
bad
we
people?
move on from the suit
Okay,
talk?
let's move on.
Pam watches this whole thing go down with Billy playing with the kids, and she's just straight up falling in love in the back. Just looking at him with those big googly eyes type stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Well, which is hilarious while he's like struggling even to like not kill everyone.
Yes, yeah. Then Max walks in the back door. Max, the cop. Now the voice gets in Billy's ear, and he's like,
Hey, kid, I'm getting one of those fillings.
and Billy's like, hey, Charlie, not now. Now, this is the first time the name gets used. Charlie. So I'm not going to call it the voice anymore. It's going to Charlie because it's a person's.
Can we just tell him who this is?
No, you'll know him as
Okay.
Charlie from now on. That's the voice in his head. And Charlie goes,
I know. And he gets like, oh,
he gets like all worked up. He's like,
just scan the crowd, man. Just scan the crowd.
at this point, Max has walked in multiple rooms. Billy will not spot him.
Yeah, and like we said, Billy has to look to give Charlie that information.
Correct. Billy does finally look around, but of course, Max is already out of the room, so he doesn't see him. Later that day, Billy and Charlie have themselves a little talk, and Charlie just basically explains like, hey, dude,
Just remember what we're doing here.
and he makes it like clear that if they don't kill these bad people, you have to go out and do your work. Otherwise, you lose total control and you have no like say in who dies.
Well, he says make it seem at least that like if they don't kill someone innocent might die.
Right. Like somebody has to die. That's the curse that you have.
Yeah, which is such a weird thing because that's never really explained, or if that's even real.
I don't know. That's just how I'm saying that's the rules of this movie. I'm just going with it. I
That's the
don't like we
rules.
need to look that much further.
That's the rules that Charlie tells him.
Yes. Well, he knows like it's a thing. Like, oh, you're right. For 10 years, he's been killing and he's never missed a day. So, and actually, Charlie says that he's on a 10-year killing streak.
Which I liked it. I don't know why. Maybe a video game or something.
Right. But if you don't do that, you will just lose total control.
So I guess that gives us, we understand now that's what his motivation to kill is. Like he has to kill or else an innocent person's going to die, which doesn't make him bad. He's just trying to find bad people to kill.
Yes, rather than losing control and killing innocent people. Now, Billy's in his apartment. All of a sudden, Pam's in there too. She ambushes him. They hook up. The whole love story's going on now.
Dude, the guys next to us loved this.
Oh, they did.
loved this.
Yes, it's getting hot and heavy, and some people in the crowd are getting a little bricked up.
Well, and what we're seeing is like there's a real like nice relationship developing between Billy and Pam.
And dude, honestly, I'm not a love story guy, but it's fun to watch because they're kind of funny characters.
Well, what I like about it is they both have their issues, but together they just work. And they're both like good people.
And it's not like a ton of drama or anything. It's kind of like fun drama.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hey guys, it's Christmas Eve now. George's daughter and grandson arrive at old grandpa's house. And you remember where George is?
Yeah, he's probably still in the chair. He's the first kill.
Yeah, they walk in and they're like, oh, it smells like someone died in here. Hey, long story short, George's head is still cut wide open. Yeah. He's dead.
Still dead.
Billy goes to work. I guess what you need to know this scene, it's now caused the cops to be looking around.
Right.
Like they're finding dead bodies. There's problems going on. Billy goes to work and cops are already there. They're questioning Dean. That's the dad, the store owner. Pam tells Billy that they found George murdered. And that's not even the craziest part.
Well, because the funny thing is like you hear that and you're like, oh, shoot, dude, he's going to get caught. Like there's going to be something that's going to happen now. He's going to have to leave or something, like some consequence to the action.
It's still in your head. Like it was kind of a petty murder.
Yeah, it's like he just touched her arm. Why did he kill him over that?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Darren.
It's almost like I set you up for that.
Yeah. When they found his dead body, they also found his wife, Gail, rolled up in a rug, tucked in a crawl space in the basement. They say he murdered her stabbed her to death.
Oh, dude, I love it. Because then at this point, you realize, oh, Billy's not bad at all. He's killing really bad people.
I wouldn't say at all. Murder is still not the way to go all the time.
Well, but he doesn't have a choice.
Well, I mean, you're saying bad at all. He is a serial killer.
Yeah,
he just is murdering bad people.
Okay, if you're in the situation, Daniel, let's put your little self there. If you know an innocent person's going to die, or you have to kill a horrible person that deserves to die, which one's going to happen?
Of course, I'm going to kill them, but then it's not saying I'm a good person for it.
I wouldn't say you're a bad person. I would say you are a good person. Good job, Daniel, for putting in work.
But then where's the line of where I can kill someone? Do I have to kill someone who murdered? Or what if I kill someone who sold drugs? Am I still a good person?
It seems to me like everyone that gets killed did murder.
I know. I'm just saying, where's the line?
That's the line.
Murder?
Yeah.
What if it was like somebody who shot someone who broke into their house?
Well, that's fair game.
On who?
On the person that shot someone to get. What do
so
you mean?
Involuntary, like manslaughter? Can I kill those people?
No, that's they did nothing wrong. Someone tried to steal their stuff.
Okay, let's move on. The cops notice the new guy. Again, this is like a small town. They see this dude. They're like, we haven't seen him before, and they want to ask him some questions. They pull him in, and guess what? They ask him some questions. He's not really the most believable, but he does convince the cops.
Sure.
Billy goes back to his house, has a little chat with Charlie. Charlie lets him know
Things are getting hot here, like cops around, like we might want to leave town. And more importantly, dude, you missed a day in the calendar.
Right. So maybe an innocent's going to get killed now. Well, we can't go totally into Charlie yet. We're still keeping a little bit back.
A little bit back.
Okay.
Billy reminds him here, though, that like, hey, dude, I missed a day. Nothing happened. But Charlie says, this is where I get a little confused. Charlie says, you saw that new missing child poster, and Billy's like, unrelated. And Charlie goes, hey, we got to get out of town, find someone to kill. Otherwise, someone's going to die.
That's what I'm saying, though. I don't really know that that's how it works. I think that's how they think it works. I don't even know if they know that's how it works.
Well, why did Charlie say, did you see that missing child poster?
I think Charlie's worried. I think Charlie is worried, too. He's just like, he doesn't even know.
Well, I was confused that maybe Charlie, like, I thought he might have been saying, like, hey, someone's taking these kids. Let's find that guy. Because Charlie, I don't know. Charlie has seen that person.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm kind of confused on how that part was working.
We'll keep it moving. We're lost.
Basically, this whole thing ends with Billy saying, like, hey, he likes what he's doing here. He likes how he's been feeling. He liked playing Santa to the kids, and he likes being with Pam.
Well, that's the thing. Billy's life is going well. Like, he finally has, like, a home, right? He's got a girlfriend. That's going good. The girl's father likes him. He's got a good job. You know, things are going good. It seems like a nice little life he's got.
That night, Dean closes up the shop. He's done with all his work, decides, you know what? It's Christmas Eve or whatever day we're on.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and close up the shop and head on home, right?
Yeah, it was a quick cut. I was kind of confused on where we even were at this point.
Oh, I think he was just working late at the office.
Yeah.
He walks out to his car, but then he hears a banging sound. He looks up and he sees a suspicious truck with a camper shell on it. He walks over, looks through the window, can't really see anything. I do like how they did this. They used the phone with the flashlight. For some reason, I'm like, he's going to pull out a stupid flashlight. Why would he have one? I already thought about that, but when it didn't even happen.
Yeah.
But it's like totally realistic. Everyone just uses their phone flashlight
Dude,
now.
every morning I take the dog out in the morning. What do I use? Phone with the flashlight.
It'd be funny if you're like a normal flashlight.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I do sometimes too. I do have a big flashlight out there, but that's when I take out the trash. I live in the country, so you know what I'm saying.
There might be a big spider out there.
Oh my God, yeah.
Dean walks over and he looks through the window where he sees there's a freaking kid tied up in the back of this thing.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh my God, he finally found the kid. Realistically, I'm like, okay, his back's turned, so something's going to happen.
Let's be honest, we knew he wasn't going to make it out of this.
No, it's like we can't finish the story right now.
But who's going to take him out? I actually wasn't sure who even the killers are at this point.
No, I had no idea.
Or I guess the Snatcher. Was it Snatcher?
Well,
Abductors of children.
Or abductor.
Dean tries to open the back door of the truck, but it's locked. And then he goes over to the window and he's just like, hey, kid, I'll go get help. Don't worry about it. And then the kid sees someone behind him and he's like, hey, behind you. Of course, that never like relates fast enough because that dude behind him happens to be wearing a Santa mask, takes a gun, puts it to the back of his head. Poof, splatter.
Dude, right against the freaking car. All hope is lost. That kid's gone.
Now, the interesting thing here is the Santa then turned around and waved to the camera.
That was interesting, right?
So at this point, dude, honestly, I was kind of wondering, is this Billy? Like, is Billy's like personality split?
Oh, you thought he might actually be doing the stealing too?
Or yeah, because
that's an
I was
interesting little
confused.
turn. It's not. That's an interesting that you even thought that. I didn't never thought that. I did think it was weird that he went and waved at the camera though.
I also thought it could be Pam. As weird as that sounds, her shooting her father, they were laying some weird stuff out there that it's like, maybe she's involved in this.
Yeah, why did the person wave at the camera? Just because they're evil?
Well, I think they knew there was cameras around.
Yeah, it's like,
one.
you see what I just did? I'm still out there taking kids. See ya.
Yeah, well, guys, that ends Christmas Eve. Let's move over to Christmas Day.
Showtime.
Everyone at the shop is now mourning the death of Dean, so they're all crying. They're doing like a little celebration of life, we'll call it.
That's pretty quick, too, by the way.
Well, yeah, you're right. That is next day.
The cops should be like surveying the scene. No one would be there.
Yeah, lots of evidence collection needs
I didn't
to be
even think
done.
about that till just now. Moving on, though. They are there. It's like full of people.
Right. Down in the stockroom, Billy's holding Pam. You know, she's obviously losing her mind. He's just kind of comforting her, but they're not alone because Max has come down the stairs and he's now peeking around the corner. And that's where Charlie's like,
Hey, Billy, look up, look up.
like he's trying everything to get this guy to spot him, right?
Right.
Of course, Billy looks up. Max is gone. This is like the fourth time.
But that's when you know, you're like, dude, something is wrong because Billy won't freaking look at this guy. He can't. It's not like he's trying not to. It just keeps working out to where he doesn't see him. He's never seen him yet.
Never. That night, Billy and Pam, they're laying in bed and Pam's like, man, I wish Santa was real. Kind of weird to say, but whatever. You're an adult. It's not.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I wish he was real. That'd be great if we had a guy just delivering
F
presents.
that, dude. You want some weirdo sneaking in your house in the middle of the night?
Well, he's not weird. He's just giving you gifts. What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know. I don't want someone sneaking in the house.
Oh, if you're going to give me free gifts, you can sneak in my house as long as you just stay away from me and my children and my wife. Definitely and my wife, too. Stay away from everyone.
Oh, anyways, Pam was like, I just wish Santa was real so I could get my Christmas wish. We cut to Billy, who's watching the camera footage. Okay, so Billy's with her in bed, but we're cutting between that and him, like, investigating a little bit of this scene.
Yeah, some scene that happened, I guess, earlier, probably.
Well, it'd be the time when Dean got shot in the back of the head the night before.
No, I know what he's looking at, you moron. I'm talking about when Billy's looking at it. I think they're showing something that he had already looked at before. Right now, he's laying in bed with Pam. He had already looked at the footage.
Yeah, this is when he combed through.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious, right?
Well, no, it could be after. We could have moved on. I don't know, Daniel.
How would you flash to after?
I don't know. I'm not a movie artist.
Dean's basically just watching the footage of when Dean got killed. So he watches the Santa walk up.
Well, that's amazing. Dean's watching the footage when Dean got killed.
Billy's watching the footage of when Dean got killed. So he sees the Santa walk up behind him, shoots in the back of the head, and then the Santa turn around and wave to the camera. But when he sees this, it does, like, with Charlie, he's able to get, like, the man's face somehow.
Well, that's the thing, is Charlie, I think as long as he sees someone, he can then figure this thing out.
Right. The problem is, I have some problems with the face he grabbed from this, though.
Why?
Because I think that face is dead.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
At the end, we're going to go through some of this.
Okay.
We'll kind of go through and
But
kind of...
what I
iron it out.
understood is he now knows who the guy who's killing children are taking them because he saw him in the camera.
Right.
That's what I got.
Correct. Back in bed, Pam wishes she could just slowly cut that man up into itty bitty pieces. When Billy's like, Pam, do you trust me? And Charlie's like,
Hey, dude, this is a bad idea.
He's like, dude, I get it. I know where your heart is. Don't do this.
Billy explains, what if I told you I could make your wish come true? And then we cut back to the cameras. Billy sees the Snatcher. Again, it's the same guy, but he's like seeing what happened in the past. He sees him stalking a kid with a knife. And then Billy asks Charlie, he's like, hey, you got him? And Charlie's like, I got him. So now you know Billy knows who it is.
Right.
Then we cut to the red screen. Kill Snatcher.
Love it. Now they're on their journey.
Billy and Pam, they jump in a car and now it's a straight hunting time. Like, we're going for the Snatcher. Billy explains a little bit of like his backstory. We're going to get to like what's really going on here. His parents were murdered by a man dressed as Santa. You guys already know this. It was the opening scene. That man turned out to be Charlie. He was the janitor at the hospice. So while, you remember back in the beginning, his parents went to the room, he saw that creepy dude. That's Charlie.
Which is, it's so good the way they did this, because the whole time you're watching this, you can't reconcile what happened with his parents, because that's like the overarching thing throughout this movie is you're like, okay, I get it, Billy's killing bad people, but why did his parents get killed in the beginning? What was that?
Right, and you don't really know who Charlie is. Like,
No.
know,
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know who Charlie was till the second time I watched it. Oh my gosh. It didn't even click with me who he was.
Well, let me explain to them. You guys probably don't know either. What happened here, when Charlie was dying on the ground, he raised his arm up. Remember when they held hands?
Well, Charlie was the guy, let's just be clear. He was the guy, the janitor at the hospice that he went to initially in the beginning of the movie. The creepy guy standing in the doorway.
I think they're clear. I just said that.
If you did, I just cut that and that never happened.
That totally happened. I just said that exact thing.
Sorry.
What needs to be made clear is he is the Santa in the suit that hit them in the car.
Also the same guy. So he's the one who killed his parents, Billy's parents.
Correct. And while his parents were dead and Santa was barely alive, Charlie raising his hand up, remember Billy shook his hand. When this happened, electric shock, we have a soul transfer. Charlie's soul went into Billy and now he speaks to him in his head.
So now you're like, okay, well that's cool and all, but why did Billy's parents get killed?
We'll get to that because first Pam asks, so you're a serial killer? And Billy's like, well, it's a little more than that because I don't just murder people all year long, only the 24 days of Christmas.
I don't want to get too deep into this, but dude, I could see this series going on.
And I want it to. And I'll tell you at the end if it will be.
Oh, okay. Well, I think it has to be because they left a ton of stuff out because we still don't understand why this happened.
I watched the director talk a little behind the scenes.
Okay. All right.
This all started when Billy was 17. At that point, Charlie decided Billy was ready for his first kill. And his first kill happened to be his foster mom because she drugged them. And then when they broke something in the house, she would beat them with a pipe and she actually killed 3 of them.
Yeah, so she's a horrible, horrible person.
Horrible. Great for your first kill.
Absolutely.
The problem was his first kill didn't go so great because the foster mom kind of kicked his ass.
Which I like. It's like they don't make him overpowered. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just a guy killing people. And as a kid, he got beat up.
Oh yeah, he was totally losing the fight until he finally rushed her, ends up throwing her on some antlers, it was like a deer mounted on the wall, or elk, I don't know, they all look the same to me. Throws her on the walls, antlers through her chest, she's dead.
Dude, solid kill. Looks great.
By the way, throwback to the first movie, just saying.
Yeah, deer antlers, by the way, it's like Michael Myers did it in one of the movies too.
Sure.
Love it. Yeah.
Sure.
Remember the deer antlers on the front of the vehicle, the truck?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Halloween, I think it was one of the Rob Zombie ones.
Billy explains that Charlie isn't just like some imaginary friend. He's actually like bad guy radar. He kind of picks out who's the bad people, right?
Yeah, we've kind of alluded to that, but that is what it is. He knows who is very bad and who deserves to die.
Right. We'll get deeper to that. But before we do, Pam asks the question we've all been waiting for. What about your parents?
Right.
What happened there? And Billy explains, yeah, they were bad. They poisoned my grandpa because they wanted his inheritance. So basically they poisoned him, made him sign over the inheritance, dead.
Yeah, and you left it out in the intro, probably by design, maybe. But in the beginning, they kind of briefly mentioned, I think the mom in the car said, did he do it or something to the effect. So you kind of got the feeling that something was going on, but you didn't know they were bad at all. But now you realize it all clicks dude, these people are horrible. Not only did they kill Billy's grandpa, they also made him go in there and watch it. They didn't intend that to happen, but that is what happened.
That is what happened.
Which it makes them very bad.
Not good people.
No. Let's also be clear. Killing the grandpa probably was the worst of that.
I mean, he was on hospice.
No. Okay, got some things to talk about.
Pam hears all this and she's like, okay, but how many people have you killed? And Billy's like, man, a lot.
Yeah, I like that because he's like, dude, I don't have a number. I've been doing this for a long time.
10 years, 24 days, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And not only do we get to hear him say that it's a lot, we start to get to see a kill montage.
Dude, one of my favorite parts of the movie. It's awesome because you get to see all the different ways he's gotten these people.
Yeah, we got a guy getting strangled by Christmas lights, a lady shot with a bow and arrow.
Awesome.
Axed a dude who's working under a car, then dropped the car on top of him.
Axed him in the stomach, too. That's brutal.
Hey, my all-time favorite of Billy's kills, the chainsaw chase.
You gotta have a chainsaw. Shout out TCM, dude. One of the best movies.
One of the best. Yeah, he chases this girl down a hall, and then she's running from him, and then he finally catches her and just plunges it in.
Oh, and then you don't see it, but you do see the spray.
The spray comes in. Billy then explains, okay, Charlie, now we know he's bad guy radar. He's in his head talking. He's the dude that worked at hospice. He's also a father figure because he taught Billy how to get a job, how to shave. Mainly, honestly, he's a compass. he's a bad guy compass.
Well, what really they're showing us is that Charlie's good and Billy's good too. They're all good people. They just have to do this work during Christmas. And they have to kill people that deserve to die.
And now they clarify a little bit too of how this works in that, like, whenever you saw that red screen flash, you would assume it was Billy fantasizing. What they didn't show you is Billy gets to see, or Charlie shows Billy all the bad things that these people did. And that's why he gets so enraged too.
Yeah, that's a great point. We never saw it, but really what Charlie is seeing is that, like, these people killing innocent people.
Right. All the horrible stuff they've done. And that's what sends him into the rage.
Yeah. So Charlie, who I thought throughout the whole movie was like kind of bad, is really a good person. Not only that, like a father figure to Billy.
Yeah, I would say a decent dude.
That's a great dude.
Again, these are murderers, Darren. You can't
say that though, because if they're thrown in the situation, what would you do?
Yeah, again, I would still do it, but I'm not saying...
Are you a bad person now?
I probably would be a little bad.
I don't think you would be.
Maybe
you're killing people that need to die. They're going to kill innocent people.
I mean, honestly, these people all deserve it.
So are they good people? Like, is Billy and Charlie?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't know why you're fighting this.
Pam has heard it all now, and she's like, man, you're a little crazy, but I'm still here for you.
That's why I like Pam. This is an insane thing to throw at someone, and she's just like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, she takes his hand. I love this scene, though, because then Charlie tells Billy,
hey, I think I like this one.
And I love this part as Billy goes, hey, Charlie says he likes you. And Pam's like, oh, thanks. And you see her turn, and she's just like, what the F am I doing?
Yeah.
And then you look at Billy, and he's just like got this big grin on his face.
Billy's smiling like, yeah, everything's perfect. And she's like, dude, this is insane. Because if you didn't know what we all know, this is insane.
Yeah. Billy and Pam eventually arrive at Elroy's trees. Now, again, a couple things to notice here. Remember the first kill? That guy was wearing an Elroy's trees shirt. He worked for them.
Right. I didn't know that till you told me now.
Okay, again, we'll tie all this up at the end. We'll tie it all up at the end. But also, they did show us, the viewers, Max is following them.
Yes, that's the cop.
That's the cop. Billy gets to the trunk, grabs his axe, and then they head like into this property again. This is almost like a Christmas tree farm or something.
Right.
They walk to like a back building of the property. They go inside.
It's almost like a trailer is what I would call it.
Yeah, it is like a single wide trailer. It's very small. Nobody's in there though. But there are some interesting things like the missing kid posters and the endless supply of syringes laying around.
Well, we know from what Charlie is that this guy's here. Like, this is the lair.
Right. Pam finds a trap door, opens it up, and there's a freaking ball pit.
Talk about freaking creepy. A ball pit?
So creepy. Well, that's creepy. It's also creepy that there's kids' hands sticking through it.
Kids are there. Hey, but the cool part is they're alive.
They are alive. Pam jumps down, immediately starts grabbing kids and just handing them up to Billy. Like, grabs one, hands him up. Another one, hands him up.
And Billy's uncomfortable, though, because he's like, dude, you don't even know what you're diving into. Like, you got to chill. We don't know what's around here.
Right. We haven't found the dude. And we know he was here not long ago.
Well, yeah, he checked the bed. He's like, someone was just here.
Well, it's at that time Pam gets grabbed, disappears.
Yeah, gone. I'm like, dude, where did she go?
Right. We don't know.
But this is crazy.
Billy jumps down into the ball pit. And okay, here, it's like a concrete room with like balls.
Well, let's be clear. They had to go down a ladder. So you're in like a basement, but it's small. It's only like, I don't know, 8 feet long. Oh, no, but maybe like 20 feet long.
Maybe 10.
10
15 long. Let's go 15.
But then 8 feet wide?
Sure, we'll do that.
But it's not a big room at all.
No, it looks like there's no way out.
Yeah, so you're like, where did they go? But then Charlie comes.
Charlie comes in clutch because he starts to guide him and he's like, hey, Billy, don't worry. I know exactly where he is. He has Pam 3 feet to your left. Billy at this point, he has his axe, but this ain't axe work. This is precision work because they're hiding under all these balls.
Yeah,
right?
You can't see anything at all.
He puts down the axe, switches over to the box cutter. Charlie tells him he's got a knife to her throat. He's on top of her just below the surface. Like he's like, turn back just a little bit this way. Then he goes, now Billy attacks, just swings in there, stabs him. Snatcher jumps up. Pam runs off, escapes. We have us a stab off because Billy's got the box cutter. The other dude has a knife. I would say a better weapon.
I think so.
Billy has the neck. The other guy's going for abdomen. So they're both just standing there stabbing each other.
Yeah, it's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but with knives.
Right.
And they're just stabbing each other. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, so Billy takes some like serious damage here. Pam escapes, gets out. Eventually, Billy crawls out of the ball pit, not in very good shape. And he tells her like, hey, I think I killed him. And Charlie's like,
hey, kid, You cut his effing head off.
So they let us know like he did chop his head off. So Billy did win.
Yes. Pam stays with the kids. Billy runs out to get the car to bring it back to save all these people, right? Now, while he's walking, again, he's not in good shape. And Charlie's basically in his ear trying to keep him alive, doing the whole like,
Hey kids, stay with me. We can make it. Like, we can do this.
The problem is when you watched it, you're like, dude, he took a lot of stabs and he looks really bad. Like, you're not thinking he's going to make it.
No. But he's like, he seems to be walking.
He's going forward.
Well, he goes forward to the road where Max is waiting for him with a pistol, shoots him straight in the chest, drops him.
If it ended there, I'd be like, F this movie. Because I was not happy that he got shot.
Right. No, none of us were.
No.
Nobody was. Pam hears the gunshots, runs outside, dives on top of Billy, and Max is just kind of standing there with his gun watching what's going on.
So you don't know at this point that you're kind of thinking like Max could have thought that Billy was just bad because Billy had an axe with a Santa suit covered in blood, right?
It didn't look good, but no, that's what you're thinking. It's possible.
But realistically, it's not. Realistically, when I watch the movie, Max is bad.
He's not a good guy.
No.
Now we get into the heartwarming, just like, it's sad. It's a sad part. Charlie and Billy know they're going to have to split up, and Charlie's like,
Hey, Billy, I'm going to miss you, bub.
and Billy's like, Charlie, I don't want you to go. And Charlie's like,
Hey, you take care of her now. It's your time. Like, you're going to take care of Pam. It's our time to part ways.
And it legit is sad because you're like, poor Charlie has been like a father figure to Billy. And now we know what's going to have to happen is that there's going to be another soul switch.
it's amazing. It's a character you never have seen, but you grow so attached.
I know. Well, because he's like helping him throughout everything. He helped him grow up, right? He turned him into what he is now.
Yes.
Well, I did like, though, you didn't say that, as Charlie did say at one point, he's like, oh, dude, I'm sorry, Billy. I should have known. Like, I should have warned you about Max. But Charlie did. It's Billy's fault, really. Charlie kept telling him to look, and Billy would not look when he told him to.
You're not wrong. Billy's life is fading, and Charlie's like,
Hey, we got to do this. Take Pam's hand.
and then he's like,
Now, do it. Go.
Billy reaches up, grabs Pam's hand, boom, lightning strike, soul transfer. Billy's dead.
Yeah, Billy's gone.
Guys, just wait. I know it's sad. Just hold on. Pam, at this point, she falls unconscious. She's just out cold. Max runs over and is trying to help her, but again, she's just out of it. Then she slowly starts to open her eyes, and something strange starts happening. We get red flashes, like electrical bolts, and she starts seeing Max's past. Then we see he was with 3 men, all that seem to be working around this whole forestry thing.
He's definitely a part of what's been going on.
Yes, we see Max the cop, we see the dude from the beginning, and then we see the dude that looks like Jay Leno that they killed in the ball pit.
So from the start, Billy's been going after these guys and didn't even know it, right?
Exactly.
Which, God, it just drives you nuts. I know it's just the way the movie had to go, but it's like if Billy would have seen Max at any point, he would have known, right?
He would have known.
Yeah. Charlie tried to help him.
Pam sees how they drugged all the kids. She knows Max is a horrible dude. She kind of already knew that anyways, but he's like worse than she thought.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think a lot worse. Before he hit her, that's bad, but he's killing kids or drugging them. I don't know what they're doing with them. God knows. I don't want to think about
Let's
it.
not go too deep. That dude was hanging out in the ball pit. Take that for what it's worth.
Talk about terrifying. Just a ball pit where he took kids down there.
Let's not even go into that. Let's go to some fun stuff because Pam has full on rage mode. She bites off Max's nose, then picks up the axe. We get the red screen, kill Max.
Yeah, by the way, she bit his nose clean off. You probably missed it because you didn't mention it. Earlier in the movie... I
didn't miss it. She said she did that back when she was a kid.
Well, why you steal it from me? That was my big moment. Why didn't you say it earlier?
Yeah,
There's a little foreshadowing that happened. She mentioned when she was a kid, she almost bit a kid's nose off. I came back around.
Max is trying to crawl away when Pam gets up, picks up the axe, and it's time to go to work. She just basically starts chopping him away.
You might think like, oh, there's going to be some dialogue. No, she just goes like a freaking axe to wood, just chop.
We got to work a little bit on her chopping technique. She's kind of like up high, like you need the full overhead, but it's her first time. We'll kind of slack.
I don't know I've never really chopped an axe, but I imagine you kind of
chopped an axe.
I've never used an axe.
Well, you can start wide, but when you bring it overhead, then your hands get together.
There's a slide, right? A slide.
Yeah, then they're together, and you give that big swing your arms like straight.
You kind of use your hips and like,
I mean,
gravity.
if you're doing side chops,
yeah.
But yeah, you slide close together. But she was kind of doing like holding them apart.
It worked.
Max is dead when Pam hears Billy talking to her.
Oh, that's great.
He's right there.
Well, and not only that, he's talking to her, but you look at the body, and the body's clearly dead.
Right. And he goes, "It's okay, I'm right here." And then he says, "Are you ready for this?" And Pam immediately starts smiling. She's got like blood all over her face, and she's just about as happy as can be.
I got chills. It's great because, dude, this is just the beginning.
But, I mean, it's the end of the movie.
No, this movie ended.
This is the end. Okay, wait.
What a good movie.
Oh, we'll get to the final rating. I have a little bit of questions. Okay, when he was with... Okay, so there's 3 bad guys, 3 child abductors.
Right.
Max, Jay Leno guy, and then like the scarred face dude who died in the motel.
Yeah.
When Billy was looking at the camera footage, when they were looking at the dude, he saw the scarred up guy he killed, I think.
I thought that's not possible because that guy's dead already, Daniel.
It has to be, though, because he did not see the other guys.
Like maybe he saw that guy and then that led him through the memories to this guy. I don't know where you're going with it, but maybe.
I don't, because he never saw Max as the killer.
Dude, I don't know how that worked. I have no idea.
It kind of confused me a little bit.
Okay,
whatever. We know who the 3 bad guys are. It's a good movie. Let's get to our final rating.
Well, I just love the way that this thing worked out because you think that Billy is insane at first, and you also think that voice in his head is bad. And you're just thinking like this guy's just indiscriminately killing people. And it's just like, I thought this was just gonna be like a gore fest, so I wasn't like that into it for the first like 30 minutes. But then once you kind of realize what it is, and he's not bad at all, and this voice is just helping him through, and they're both caught. Like they can't do anything about this. They have to kill people, or else in their minds, innocent people are gonna die, right? And then so once you're on board with that, then it becomes just fun. And it's like, oh, dude, he's just taking out bad guys throughout the movie. Loved it. Mm-hmm. I thought the kills were great. I thought the acting was great. I love the story. The transitions, like especially once you like they do the red screen, like kill whoever, loved it. I mean, this movie was great, and especially the Christmas vibes. It's just like I said before, it goes on the top of my list for Christmas horror movies. It just was a great time, and like it's emotional. Like, you feel for Charlie. You never saw him, but that voice is just like a parent figure.
I pretty much agree with everything you're saying. That relationship by the end of it, you really are a little bit sad.
Oh, you're absolutely sad. Dude, this poor guy, he's been trying to help him through this whole time. Now, poor Charlie's alone.
You don't want him to go
Billy's
because
alone.
it's such like a fun voice too. Like it's been a hey Charlie, it's been a joy to get to know you.
Hey, thank you, Charlie, for your work. But dude, that's the great part at the end though. It's like, oh, dude, now Billy's gonna be with this girl, and the girl's a fun character too. So it's gonna be fun to see. Like, dude, they got to move on.
You could make some hilarious scenes with Billy being in her head.
I love the voice in the head. It just works so well.
Yeah.
So well. Dude, I was not expecting to even like this movie nearly as much. I almost thought, like, should we even watch it? Even though I'm the one who recommended it to you. You weren't even aware of this. But yeah, no, I had a great time. Surprised me. I love the twist in it. Or twist-ish. I'm going to put this like an 8.4.
Dude.
Loved it.
That's high.
Did I go too far?
No, you didn't. Dude, honestly, I don't have anything else. You guys heard how I feel about it, and everything you said, I totally agree with. Love the voice in the head, dude. I mean, they somehow slipped in Nazi killing into this in a way that felt pretty natural.
Well, what I love is you're watching a killing movie and you don't care because these people deserve to die.
They deserve it, and you're with the bad guy, and it's a fun voyage, man.
Well, dude, he's not bad. Stop saying he's bad.
Okay, sorry. He's traditionally would be a bad guy. If misunderstood man. Honestly, dude, I'm giving this a 9.1. I love this movie. I thought it was really good. Christmas horror, it's the top. I don't think you can beat it.
It's pretty freaking good. It's good.
Overall, just a blast of a movie. Watching it a second time was great. I would love to watch it again.
Yeah, you know, I watched it through a second time and I enjoyed it. I will say there's like some slower parts, but I don't even care. It works.
Dude, it was fun. I thought it was very well paced.
Dude, it's just such a surprise. I'm like, dude, this thing I hope turns into like a franchise because they did such a good job with it. We can just keep going.
Exactly. And we'll get to it. I have some trivia we're going to kick off. Before we do, what did we learn? Survival rules.
Here we go, guys.
Hey, guys, this one's simple. Don't be a bad guy.
Yeah, don't kill people. You're good.
You won't get murdered if you're not a bad guy.
How about don't touch a dying man's hand?
I mean,
unless you're ready to kill.
I mean, that's kind of...
That's another thing I was thinking about. What if he never touched his hand?
There's no movie.
Nah.
I think that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to some trivia. This is the second remake of the original 1984 film, with the first one being Silent Night 2012. Also shot in Winnipeg, Canada. Well, I didn't know. This is the third one.
Oh, really?
I watched the 1984. Didn't know there was a 2012.
Is the 2012 one? I think it's the one with the eyes are glowing.
I have no idea.
I feel like I've seen the cover. I thought that's the one you watched. You watched the original.
Yeah.
And you liked it?
Yeah, it was good for what it was.
It wasn't like this.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely darker, and he may be just a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Lots of abuse and stuff, but it's not. It's a fun watch.
That's what was so good about this movie. I legit thought I was going to walk into just a gore fest with no story, and I was so surprised that it was not that at all.
No.
I didn't think it was overly gory.
No, I mean, there was definitely gore, but they didn't it wasn't like Terrifier, where again, he chainsaws someone. You're not going into the wound.
No, they just showed a couple scenes. Like there was one you didn't mention, but it's fine. There's like a hammer scene where he's just like destroying some guy's head. And then, like he sticks his hand in the wound. Those are the only two like really gory parts.
See,
I remember.
I feel like it was done tastefully to where I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no,
it wasn't
I completely
over the
agree.
top.
Yeah, 100%.
I watched an interview with Mike P. Nelson, who's the director, and he gave 3 Easter eggs you may or may not noticed. I called a couple of them out.
Oh, let's hear it.
The first 2 are from Black Christmas. There's 2 of them they put in. The first one is when Billy's buying the gifts at the shop. He has crystal earrings and the unicorn. That's from Black Christmas. The unicorn kill.
That is awesome.
If you don't remember, he takes a crystal unicorn and stabs somebody with the unicorn.
Hey, I still have that movie. Here you go.
It's all right.
The second Easter egg happens when Billy's putting an order from the shop. He calls up Agnes. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Yeah, he's calling up. He needs some more supplies. I had to look this up. If I'm wrong, let me know. I believe this is from the Black Christmas remake because Agnes is the killer along with her brother, Billy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Interesting.
Also crazy. Did not know there was a remake of Black Christmas.
Didn't know. The last Easter egg, I guarantee you didn't know what it was from, but you know what it was. Remember when they arrive at the Nazi party and Billy says, let's just find her and get this over with? Charlie says, agreed, we are all pilgrims in this unholy land.
Yeah.
This is from Sean Connery's line in The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's funny. Is Sean still alive?
I think so.
God, man, I haven't seen him in forever. He was
It's
great.
like you guys are like friends, like Sean.
Me and Sean, my boy Sean.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm not a huge Indiana Jones. I like the movies and I like the adventure part of them. I just didn't watch a lot of them.
Oh, I watched all of them, but you know what? Honestly, I don't know why. I always only watched Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what maybe we had on VHS back in the day.
They're fun. I just not like a huge fan.
I liked them. I thought they're fun.
Now I'm going to answer the question everybody wants the answer to. Is there going to be another Silent Night, Deadly Night? Mike P. Nelson wants the love story to continue on, and he even gives some hints at what's going to happen because he wants to start the sequel with Charlie and his shotgun.
Is Mike the director?
Mike is the director.
He wants to start the sequel with Charlie and the shotgun.
He said he wants to give Charlie just a little bit more of screen time. So I should say more in a flashback.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought about that. You could go forward or backwards. You could do a prequel.
Yeah. Well, but he doesn't want, I don't think he's going there. He wants to focus on the relationship with Billy and Pam because I think like we kind of alluded to, there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with their relationship.
Absolutely. But there's so many questions I still have with the movie, and they purposefully did not explain like why do they have to kill someone during Christmas at all?
Yeah, we could definitely dive a little deeper into this.
Yeah, which I'm fine leaving out in this one because I want some more. Dude, I love this movie and I can't wait to see more of them.
Well, get excited because I think there's more coming.
Well, dude, I'm so happy we did this and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you haven't seen the movie, go check it out. It's fun.
Yep. Special thanks to all our members. We have the tribe.
You did it. Our tribe members. Now
the
we switched the name.
tribesmen.
Yeah, after Halloween, if you guys don't know.
Patreon, we have Tanner, Drew, Nicole Pets Cats. YouTube, Tim Fox, Nicole Pets Cats. Matthew, Caesar, Frederick, Crazy Meg, Freaky Frog, and Vane. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for all the support. And by the way, guys, we all voted, and thanks to our tribe members because Nicole Pets Cats actually recommended The Faculty. And that's going to be our bonus movie review this month, which we already did, but that's coming out soon.
Hey, you guys will enjoy it.
Oh, dude, it's so freaking good. Thanks again, Nicole.
All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.
Hey, thanks for checking us out. Hey, by the way, guys, leave us a review. It helps.
We like it.
Bye.
Bye.